I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside I hope you feel it too.
Jeez, that was loud.
That was pretty good, though. We'll put a heart limiter on it.
I just lost an eardrum.
Yep. Well,
It was back
A hell of a song to lose an eardrum to.
Maybe if you knew the song, you wouldn't care.
That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, kick it on back and crack a cold one. Yeah, the boys are about to go on. Just shooting the shit and letting it ring. Hey, let's go. It's time for Heartland Radio.
Here we go. Welcome to Heartland Radio 2.0. It's Wednesday for you guys. It's Tuesday for us. I don't know what you're doing.
Never know what you're doing.
But if you're going to see a live sporting event, a live comedy event, or a Broadway musical, whatever the case may be, and you're not getting your ticket from SeatGeek, you're not our friend anymore.
bingo.
You're dumb.
We're not going to hang out with you. We're not going to message with you. We're not even going to acknowledge your existence because you're a dumb person.
Can't do it.
Buy the smartest, easiest way through SeatGeek. They save you time and money by searching all the ticket sites to compare prices to get you the most bang for your buck. Whether you're catching your favorite musician on tour, shopping for the perfect gift, or you're searching for a last-minute deal to see your favorite team, SeatGeek helps you find the best deals for the best prices, and every purchase is fully guaranteed, so you can shop for tickets on SeatGeek with complete confidence, and that's important. Confidence sells.
Confidence is key.
Confidence is key.
Confidence gets you laid.
Major
Yeah, it does.
Confidence gets you
what I've heard.
hired.
Yeah.
Confidence is everything in today's world. Live a little and experience a lot. Go see your favorite team or entertainer live in person right now by making SeatGeek your go-to ticket buying app. Just download the SeatGeek app and enter the promo code Heartland, and you get $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase. That's promo code Heartland for $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase. All right, let's get into it.
Yep.
It's Wednesday.
Boys, have a good show now.
We will, Clayton.
Thanks, Clayton.
Thanks, brother. What's going on with everybody? What's new? I was out of the office this morning. I'm just catching up.
Nothing new in the office.
There's some things brewing in the office, right?
There's always
There's some shit happening
There's
next
always
week
something.
that's
Nothing
pretty
you can let
fucking
out.
epic.
Nothing we can talk about.
We can't talk about it yet. Just know that it's coming.
Area
Our barber
51.
lost his wallet.
Yeah, that was tough. Losing your wallet's the worst.
Our office barber came in, cut hair, lost his wallet. So I don't know. I'm judging by the haircuts in here. He had his mind on something else.
Todd, I know he's not thinking about
Whoa.
my beard because the bottom of my beard is crooked. I know that for a fact.
Whoa. Guys, take it easy on Kanu, okay?
Whoa, dude, names? We're putting
Whoa, we're
names
dropping
out there?
names now.
That's a nickname.
Wow.
That's clearly
I know, that's
a
his
nickname.
real name, I think.
That's what he goes by.
Legal name.
Could be his handle on Instagram.
Foxy about
We
to
don't
drop
know.
his government name on
Well,
the damn podcast.
I don't think he'll have a problem with it
Fucking
because
snitch.
he fucking has an amazing haircutting ability.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Sure.
He lines up the top, but I'm just saying, when he came downstairs to the beard, he was not thinking about this beard, just thinking about that wallet.
Who, Kevin Newton? What, I wasn't supposed to say that?
Right now, you're definitely the right side of your beard, Connor,
Yeah.
is a good inch to 2 inches longer than the left side of the beard.
I'm like half Jorah Mormont, and then the other half is Torment. I don't know his last name, but that's the other half.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
rocking
good.
with.
That's good.
Giants
If
fan.
I may say, though, the pencil thin mustache looks great on you.
Thank you.
does.
I asked for the caterpillar today.
Call that happening.
There's only one mustache you get with the office
And
barber.
it's not the
and that's
one
the
that I like.
pencil line mustache. Everybody's here except for Pat. Pat had to go do some important stuff, so he's not with us. But I'm here. Diggs is here. Nick Morato's here. Jeff Gorman's here.
Hi, Todd.
Zito is here. Bailey's in the back taking notes with headphones on. We got Evan Foxy. We got Ty Schmidt. And we got Boston Connor.
Todd, 15 seconds. Just, guys, can we have a moment of silence for the residents of Jackson, Mississippi?
Oh.
They are in the middle of something very scary in the last couple of weeks down there, and I just want us to send our hearts and our love out to them.
All right.
Well, hold on.
What's going on in
Before I give a
Jackson?
moment of silence, can I know what I'm for?
Oh, yeah, of course. They have a cereal mashed potato deliverer down there that is delivering bowls of mashed potatoes to people's front lawns, their porches, their cars, their work. just showing up bowls of mashed
That's
potatoes.
awesome.
wrong with
I'm
that?
not sending prayers anywhere except for I want some mashed potatoes on my house.
But
Are they delicious?
People want to eat them, but they're a little afraid of eating them because of the poisoning thing. So there
suck
is a
up.
dilemma going on in Jackson, Mississippi in these damn mashed potatoes.
Here's what you
So
do.
that means no French fries.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
shortage down there.
That means no tater tots.
No scallops.
What do you mean?
If they can't access the potatoes,
If this guy's a cereal potato dropper, then that
you
means
got to be scared to get to the potatoes.
Yeah.
now.
What do you mean?
No hash brown.
No, just the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I think you're on a different wavelength than
It's just mashed potatoes
No,
being
but
delivered. I
But
don't-
he's using up all the
I gotta be
potatoes.
honest with you. I was answering a text message. So sorry about that. I just got the tell in.
You're the host.
I thought you were worried
lost
about
it
all
for
the
a second.
potatoes as a whole, which
No.
I am. I am worried about the French fries.
Well, it starts with mashed potatoes.
Yes.
And then he goes on to other potatoes. So
Sweet potatoes? Where does it end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what
Theoretically,
you
you should
do.
fear all potatoes there.
Lay's
in that
chips.
You don't poison the potatoes until like a month or two in. You deliver all these potatoes for weeks and weeks and weeks until no one's been poisoned by any of these
Yes.
potatoes, and then
Boom.
week 6, boom, kill someone.
Plus, the guy who's like, "Yeah, no, I'm the potato guy," but I wasn't dropping any poison in there. You guys can ask the first 2 weeks of people that are eating my potatoes. They didn't
Corbs,
get
I wish
sick.
you would have told us about this earlier, so we could have done a potatoes ranking.
I know.
Everyone could
I do have a.
What do you think? What's number?
I do have a statement from the Jackson, Mississippi Police
All
Department.
right.
Go ahead.
lay it
We
on us.
currently do not know what the hell is going on. End quote. So I'm just telling
That's
you.
a hell of a
boys.
press conference.
What's
What's going on? Well, we really have no idea.
I always take too much heat because I apparently put potato skins way too high on the list.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I fucking.
What,
if
TGI
you,
Fridays?
Yeah, you go to TJ Fridays and you don't get potato skins, you're a fucking idiot.
I love
Number one.
potato skins, and what's really frustrating is when you have a girlfriend who does not like potato skins because I just don't want to. I want my whole meal to be potato skins, but I love
And they're
them. I
not
would like
great.
to split them. With
They're
another
not great
person.
guy.
in the microwave reheated. If you
Oh,
did-
they're terrible.
You gotta
they're
eat
the
them.
type of thing. Any type of potato is not great in the microwave reheated,
True.
unless it's mashed.
Potatoes in the
mashed potatoes, unless just mashed.
But now I've moved on to. Does it count? Can I put waffle fries with potato skin toppings as a number one?
You can.
You bet.
You can.
So with a little like
I don't hate it.
some bacon bits and cheese.
So I didn't know if I was allowed to put something that had toppings on it in my rankings, or it just had to be waffles by themselves.
No. I think you let
I
it
think
fly.
my number one then is waffle fries with potato skin toppings.
I think you could top waffle fries with almost like any sandwich that you really enjoy. You almost could just put that on the waffle fries. Like I'd like a good sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
A waffle
sloppy
fries.
Joe and cheese on waffle fries.
So you're talking about
Get
a
off
waffle
me.
fry sandwich.
I'm talking about just digging
Just
there with a
smothered.
fork, just smothered. Shove
Zito,
them
what
in
did
your
you say
mouth.
back there?
Who has a good waffle fry around here?
Who has a good waffle fry?
Well,
fries
Kilroy's
around
has a
here.
pretty good waffle
Everyone,
fry.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Indiana, I give Indiana a lot of flack for a lot of fucking things. They do a great waffle fry.
That's
here in
true.
this
We can
fucking
fry
state.
shit.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can fry some shit. I'm telling you.
I give
Speaking of Indiana,
Yeah.
did you hear about this guy who sued his employer for wages that he missed while on lunch because he didn't take lunch breaks? So he felt he should be paid during lunch.
Well, what's
Really?
he eating?
so he's a salary.
I don't think he was eating anything. I think he was just hanging and working right through lunch. So he sued for $3,500, which is the $7 he earned during his half-hour lunch break each day.
What a piece of shit.
The judge, however, felt there was a lack of evidence from both sides in the case and awarded him $35
Boom, roasted.
Holy shit.
plus $125 in court costs.
Well, I
It's
mean,
a win.
if this guy
It's a
was
win.
serious about it, he would have brought in all the work that he got done during those lunch hours, not just say, "Hey, I'm working." You know, he should at least provide a
Tough that,
PowerPoint.
even that's tough to prove.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit though if you don't take your lunch break, and you're
Yeah.
a piece of shit if you don't extend your half-hour lunch break into an hour.
Well, I used to never clock out for my lunch
Well, no,
break.
no,
I'd
that's
take
fine,
a good
too.
hour and keep myself on the clock. They never really got wise to that, so that's actually a pretty good method.
Where
You
was
can
that,
get
at
by-
Best Buy?
Yeah, you bet.
Well, Thor Industries Paso Aluminum Division runs a tight ship over there.
Okay,
So.
well, yeah.
I mean,
suppose.
I was always supposed to have, I think it was a half hour or whatever, but we would be gone hour 15. Close to that. That's just standard. That's time steal.
Well, there was like some days
Exactly.
I would take 15 minutes, and on other days I might take like 2 hours back in the day. So you never know. It
mean,
worked
if
itself
you don't have
out.
to-
I've
don't have
always
to
had
punch.
paid lunch, so I never really
Yeah.
had to worry about it. Like you guys got paid through it, so I don't know what it's like to not. But I know a lot of people that are like, you have 30 minutes and you're not paid for that. Well, all right, well, I work for state police, and civilian employees do not have a paid lunch, so they were there for 8 hours, but they only get paid for 7.5.
Yeah,
How do you
yeah.
take a lunch break or be undercover?
Do what?
How do you take a lunch break undercover?
I used to fucking just sit in strip clubs all day. If that was part of my, I would
A lot
get
of
paid to
breakfast
sit in strip clubs and
Chado.
try. You know, you're allowed to fucking order a tenderloin at a strip club while you're trying to get meth.
And you're allowed to order a
on the
lap
clock.
dance too. You know? There's
true?
nothing against that.
Is it? How is the strip club food? I've never eaten at a strip club.
If you
Breakfast
all right,
buffet.
I've never eaten food.
I don't know what it's like because I haven't been to a strip club in a
Just
long
pussy.
time. But the west side of Indianapolis, back in the day, the strip clubs were well known for their tenderloin sandwiches.
Seriously,
I believe
Yes, legit tenderloin sandwiches.
Hey guys, coming up on stage 2, Cinnamon, and don't forget to try the tenderloin.
I mean, whatever grill master, if you're a grill master in a strip club, you can definitely finagle your way around with a spatula. I mean, there's no way around it.
Yeah, I mean, every now and then you get some guy that's down on his luck, can't get a real restaurant job, but he's got fucking skills.
Yeah.
He's got skills, and he's back there fucking killing it. Trying to work his way out of the strip club.
Just like everybody else.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
start
Just like
somewhere.
everybody else.
In case some guy owns a restaurant, comes in there to get a lap dance, he's like, oh my God, these fucking tachos
Holy shit.
are amazing.
This is the best Salisbury steak I've ever had. I don't know. I've never had an appetite really.
That's funny
true.
about the lunch breaks, though, Nick. You said 2 hours. You got any good
No.
stories about those 2 hour lunch breaks there?
No, they were mostly just me fucking around and taking as much time as I wanted. But,
Just
I mean,
skipping rocks and
yeah.
flying kites.
I could also work from home, so it was like that was a whole day lunch break. It was just a weird situation.
You work in a big enough office, you can fly under
everything,
the radar pretty easy.
everything falls through the cracks.
Oh yeah.
Wow, those were the days. Those were the days.
Were they?
So did you choose not to work from home?
I couldn't do it every day, but it was like, hey, if you need a day, just take it. Go ahead. I'm like, yeah, well, fuck
Really?
yeah, let's go.
No, Foxy, this is a much better job.
Every Friday? Yeah,
Huh?
every Monday?
Pretty much.
I'll
Yeah,
be in
I
here
probably
Tuesday
did
through
it.
Thursday.
I probably did it once every 2 weeks
Yeah.
And that doesn't count as a sick day.
No.
because I was working.
No, Foxy,
Theoretically.
like I said, this is a much better job. So when
Oh,
you
yeah.
said really, yes, this is a much better job.
You sounded a little sincere, but I get it.
But there is a lot of things that you could get away with at a corporate job.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure you can take a lot of days off.
Oh my God, I'd be out of days before what is today, April 15th?
Yeah.
I'd have 5 sick days, 5 float days, and then 3 weeks of vacation.
Well, float days. What are you going?
You can use them for anything you want.
Ooh,
and by mid-April, since this is the time period between January 1st and if you work in a corporate setting, you know between January 1st and Memorial Day, those are the dark ages because you don't get one vacation day.
off.
There's no fucking holidays. So I would probably use about 10 vacation days.
This was the worst because like anytime we wanted to take a trip somewhere for a weekend or something and run an extra day, like hey, we'll come back on Monday or let's leave on Friday. Oh, I can't. I'm out of days.
I was out
Every fucking time.
What was your move, Tony? What would you do with the days? Did you have like an actual schedule every year? You would like plan them out, or just random?
No, it's just like if you were fucking super hungover on a Monday or it was raining on a Wednesday.
You bet.
I respect that.
Or you just or you would, instead of getting stuff done on the weekend, you would take a Monday off or a random Tuesday or Wednesday just to get your life in order. Maybe just to do some laundry and pay some bills and shit like that.
Oh, that was the best. I would always tell you too when you're working from home. This isn't a day for you to be at home and doing your laundry. You should wake up early. You should get dressed like you're going to work. I'm not fucking throwing on khakis to sit on my couch and look at my laptop all day. It's not happening.
Fucking
No, when
birthday suit.
The fuck?
We were under construction, and if you were there long enough and you were overplanned and stuff like that, you got to work at home. And boy, oh boy, did I fucking take advantage of that. I played probably, 14,000 FIFA games a day.
Nice. I was going to say slime soccer on the computer. You guys getting after that
That was
at all?
back in high school, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not at work. No.
Calculator.
No. That was.
Oh, the calculator games. Those were. I mean, you guys utilize those at all? Or?
Oh hell yeah.
We're talking Super Mario.
We talking about TIs, Texas Instruments.
Oh, yeah, TI-84?
Yeah. Come on. I wanted to talk about fuck Russell Wilson.
God damn.
Like, he knows everybody hates him. He has to, right?
I don't hate him.
You don't hate Russell Wilson?
I would say I like watching him play.
Yeah.
It's fun watching him play football for sure. Everything else is insufferable.
Correct. I'm on that page where I like to watch him play football, but off the fucking field.
I don't hate him either.
Don't play baseball.
Do you think he's too nicey?
I think he's full of shit.
Yeah, he's fake as fuck.
What is he getting out of going to the Yankees spring training every year? What is he
He
getting?
gets to play ball for a while.
His dumbass announcement.
Tom Selleck used to go fucking do spring training with the fucking Tigers. I mean, when you're rich, you're rich.
Was he getting 4-year, $140 million contract?
Tom
Selleck was doing pretty well for himself. He was Magnum PI.
Absolutely.
Have some
Like
respect, dude.
15 years.
Best intro music of any show ever, by the way.
But like his video.
Thank you, Gorman.
Did you
Guy
see his
literally
video?
kept the mustache alive single-handedly.
Yes, he did.
Did you see his video announcing that he was staying with the Seahawks?
That was
I
tough.
did not.
He was laying in
Todd.
bed with like 13 chains on with fucking
Sierra.
Who
has
Two
a-
blankets.
All
on,
right,
too.
I will admit,
Yeah.
him wearing chains.
In
doesn't-
bed.
You don't
In bed, Todd.
You don't sleep in those chains. Nobody can sleep in chains. I've
No.
tried.
A lot of people tried. A lot of people didn't like it.
No, I feel like I've.
So you
I
guys are
wake up
feeding
straight.
into it though, because like you're watching that and then you're hating it.
Well, no, yeah, and then he also
Hey, Seattle,
doesn't talk
we
like
got
that.
a deal.
No, he doesn't.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna see y'all in the morning.
Good night.
yeah. I'm allowed to have sex now because I'm married, and I didn't have sex before, but I actually did have sex before I was
His
married.
voice-
He's
has
tired. He
changed.
just made $65 million.
It's worn out.
And then the dancing video this summer where he was the worst dancer
Just
of all
standing
time.
there?
And
Tough.
then
There's a lot of things.
his fucking do-rag look. Did not like that.
If I ever get paid that much, I'm gonna talk that way too.
yeah, you may.
I'm gonna be like,
Go
hey,
down a
You
pitch.
may.
Hey,
I just got
Indianapolis.
65
Here we
million.
go.
Go cold.
With a do-rag on.
I just don't. I can't. The thing that really fucked with me, like when I started hating him, was when he was said he was a born again virgin or whatever, and it's just the dumbest fucking shit. Of all
Go
time.
Hawks.
I just don't get why he's doing this to himself. I mean, he does not have to do that video in any of them, really, including the dancing one. Like, he doesn't have to do any of these videos, but he's deciding to, and then he's watching it and saying, "Yeah, no, I sound
He
good."
probably had to do the dancing one because that was all Sierra, and
Yeah,
she's
she went
probably like,
divorced.
"Russ, get in the back." And he's probably, okay.
fair enough.
Tony, any other athlete out there you dislike more?
Than Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I assume so.
That receiver in Oakland.
Off the top of my head, yeah, Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
The running back too, I think.
Anyone on Cleveland?
Okay. Yep. Do you guys hate Le'Veon, or do you guys actually respect that it was just business?
I'm cool with Le'Veon.
Okay.
It's,
Good.
Le'Veon, the Le'Veon stuff is so far past, and the AB stuff, I think, was
Right.
more
Yeah,
absurd
has
than
made
Le'Veon.
AB has gone so far over the top that it's made Le'Veon look like a normal human
Yes,
being,
yeah.
Yeah.
which is fucking wild to think about. But no, I could probably come up with a list for you, Foxy.
There's just so
I mean,
much-
I got a lot of Flaccos up there.
Yeah, there's so much other stuff to hate. I don't see how you guys can spend your energy on Russell Wilson,
Yeah, he's a
who's
nice
only
guy.
relevant like once a few times a year.
My
Absolutely.
fucking hate tank is full, dude. They got a lot of room in here, man.
Ty,
got a lot
the
of
Yankees call you, and the Yankees say, "We'd like you to come to spring training for a week and shag some grounders, shag some flies, and stuff like that. We love you on
maybe,
the show.
Maybe
Are you
sell,
going?
Maybe sell out some spring training games that otherwise would have 4 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you going?
It's a good move for the
Yeah, I am going. I'm not a fucking quarterback of an NFL team.
Ty's not doing it for
$64 million guaranteed.
You know what? He's taking away a fucking spot of some guy who's going to be getting hacks. All right, we don't have that many games. I don't know. I don't like the added attention that it brings to it. I got to see his fucking ass sitting there, get that shit-eating grin on his face in the dugout, hanging around Judge, bothering him. I want nothing to do with it.
All right,
the reason why they start slow.
while we're on the subject, what about Garth Brooks? He's been down there several times at spring training with the Pirates, I think, one time, too.
Oh, who
He's out there
cares?
shagging
I think
flies.
nice.
Billy Crystal used to play a little second base in
That's right.
spring training, if I
right.
recall.
Yeah, that's fine. Billy Crystal's a fucking,
That's
New
fine.
York icon.
That's
We
fine.
can make room in the clubhouse for Bill Crystal.
Good point.
Everyone should go to spring training for the Pirates. It might actually be an improvement.
Hey.
We got some more breaking news right here too.
What?
So this is the Patriots, but we just signed Demarius Thomas.
Cool, man.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's a big
All right.
sign. Big signing for us. Thank you, Todd.
And by
Thank
the
you,
way,
Zita.
and Todd, real quick on Garth Brooks, he is playing a concert this Saturday in Gainesville, Florida, at the stadium. It is sold out.
Go Gators!
And the Fairfield Inn,
You work for Garth Brooks now?
which was 39 miles
Garth is
away,
a serial
And the
killer. I heard.
Fairfield
Okay.
39 miles away, are selling their rooms for $1,999.
What?
For
Holy
fucking Garth.
The Fairfield
shit.
Inn, 39 miles. They went from $91 the night before or the night after to that night, $1,999.
Look at Garth
Every room
Brooks.
better come with a stripper.
Didn't he sell like 3 nights here?
Yes. Yes.
At Banker's Life?
He's incredible.
How do
I mean,
people
his
forget that
draw
The
is
Garth
incredible.
Brooks.
That he moved to Australia and tried to create another human.
Gaines was the last name.
Chris Gaines,
Chris
right?
Gainesville. That's an extra.
You completely. Garth Brooks is a fucking psychopath.
He might have a
Tom
couple different
Segura.
characters.
Have you ever
up
heard
there.
Tom Segura's spin? Like
That
Tom
he's a
Segura
serial
is
killer.
convinced that he's a serial killer.
Correct.
Garth Brooks?
What do
Yeah.
you think, Gorman?
What do you think, Gorms? You're such a big Garth Brooks fan.
I'm not, actually.
Now you're not.
Not
I'm
anymore.
not.
I love Garth Brooks.
What's a
I
Garth
think he's
Brooks
awesome.
song? Do
Yeah,
I know
I'm
any
trying to
Garth Brooks
think of
songs?
I don't know. Friends in Low Places.
Oh.
It's played a couple times on the radio.
So is
My
a
God.
I didn't need you to fucking get all fucking butthurt about it.
Yeah, Friends in Low Places.
Heard of it? Well, yeah, I have. That's why I asked.
when the thunder rolls or something.
And,
like
and,
that?
also,
Thunder
and the
rolls.
dance. The
The
dance.
dance
And
is
she
oh my
dance.
god, so
I don't
good.
think that's it.
Different one.
Rodeo. Oh,
I don't know any of these.
Hello.
I don't know Rodeo. I mean, Friends in Low Places is a classic. Come on.
He looks.
I'll be honest. I thought that was a Kenny Chesney song for years.
Really?
Friends in Low
Years,
Places?
Yeah.
Where?
I bet he's probably had.
Show.
Would you guess, Ty? Maybe 15 number ones.
I have no idea.
In his career?
That sounds about right. Probably. I mean, you can't find his music anywhere.
He was like the face of country music for a while.
Oh, in the
right?
'90s, he was that new generation of hey, this is a new breed of country, and it stuck for a long time until till like the pop country kind of hit.
Till he became a serial killer in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he was, man. He fucked Chris
Maybe
Gaines.
he kills us, Chris Gaines. With the,
Have you seen Chris Gaines? Gorms? Do you know about? So you know about? Chris
I know
Gaines.
Chris Gaines. He always got that look like he just came out of a photo shoot.
Yeah,
And of a
Doing,
boy
you're
band.
doing Blue Steel
Blue
right
Steel.
now.
That's what he's doing.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the mascara on.
Oh, I like it.
Christopher Gaines.
Speaking of lawsuits that you were talking about, Nick,
Mm-hmm.
did you see that the dude from Indiana that's suing his parents for getting rid of his vast pornography collection?
Yeah, I mean,
That he estimated at $29,000.
29 grand in porn.
Yes,
It's
Yeah.
free online, buddy. What are we doing?
yeah. I
I
mean,
know.
what age are we living in?
He's 40 years old. He moved back in with his parents, and I guess he moved out. And 10 months later, they delivered his things to his new house
Yeah.
in Muncie, Indiana, of all places.
Sure.
At,
Muncie.
he had 12 boxes of pornographic films and magazines that were missing. And his dad sent him an email and said, hey, I just did you a favor by getting rid of all this stuff. And he went fucking nuts. He said his favorites in his collection were Frisky Business and Big Bad Grannies.
Oh, Big
That's
Bad.
the way-
No
That
fucking
sounds like a
boner
collection.
jams. 09.
No.
That doesn't
Well,
add up.
He
That
probably did
12
have
boxes does not add up to $29,000 in porn.
There might be some. I mean, at least one or two collector's items in there, right?
Have you tried to fucking buy a porn on VHS lately?
I haven't.
It's like
Yeah.
fucking $299 for you know?
Seriously?
Probably, yeah. I would assume so.
Because they're going to be collector items.
No, I just paid $29.99 a month to get a couple Snapchats.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is the way to do it these days.
But these are the oldies. He had the Casablanca of porn, you know? The vintage porn.
I mean, what do you do if this guy cared this much? Though this should have been the first thing he carried out to his car when he was moving out of his parents'
One
house.
would think. One would think.
If you got $30,000 in porn, you're not leaving that shit
No, I
behind
got
for your dad to throw.
$30,000 in anything. I'm not fucking leaving it behind.
Mom, where's my porno? Where's Frisky Business?
Fucking, I can't even imagine.
Didn't you say Gator had a nice little stash? one
Really?
time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Caught him. He was little. And we go down in the basement. All the kids' rooms are in the basement. And walk down the stairs, and here's Bailey dragging a pillowcase that's like heavier than he is, just dragging it from his bedroom to his stepbrother's bedroom, catch him halfway. We're like, what's in there? He's like, nothing. And just fucking runs. And it was a pillowcase full of fucking Playboys.
Attaboy, Gabe.
And I've had him ever since.
Yeah.
I never, ever owned any like hardware. Yeah, you know,
Like
never,
flashlights?
In person.
never. It was always software porn. It was not
Yeah.
hardware
No, you
porn.
didn't have the physical copy of
Yep,
anything.
never.
No.
didn't
Hard
have-
copy, right?
Didn't own
Hard-
any
there it
magazines.
is.
Didn't own any DVDs.
Also
Anything
known as
like
the boner
that.
copy.
Which I wish I would have. But I do remember. I don't know if it was like sixth, seventh grade around there. I had already crashed like 2 computers already from LimeWire and shit like that. So there was a parental controls. So at that point in my life, I had to Google like Victoria's Secret thongs and jerk off to like Victoria's Secret fucking thong
Good
pictures.
housekeeping.
It was a real tough.
Were you a Girls Gone Wild guy?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was at like the height. That was
Yeah.
at the peak of its existence for you guys.
Well, not
right?
like I never bought a Girls Gone Wild or watched a full Girls Gone Wild.
Fucked one or two.
But I would be watching Howard Stern or Wild On with Brooke Burke.
Yes, that's
fucking like G-string divas on HBO.
Yeah, and then the commercial, and then the Girls Gone Wild commercial would come on.
Yeah,
and I was a big fan of it then. I mean,
it was a quick minute and a half.
Yeah. It was a quick minute and a half.
Gorbs, one time we were living with Bailey and I were living with my parents at the time, and my dad's computer, they kept finding like porn pop-ups and shit on there, like somebody been on porn a lot or whatever. And I was like, obviously it's Bailey, right? So at the time, I had done this trick at the office one time where there was a YouTube video which show you how to code your own fake icon, Internet Explorer icon, and when you clicked on it, you could create whatever pop-up you wanted it to say. So I created an icon that just said free porn on it. It was real colorful, it stuck out. And so next thing I know, I'm walking up the stairs, and he just goes running out of the room where the computer was, in his bedroom, and shuts the door real fast. I'm like, wait, what's going on, buddy? And I knew exactly what happened because I created that icon. So when he clicked on it, it popped up with this emergency message, and it had like sirens going on. And it said, attention. This is the Internet Police. You have accessed pornographic material on the Internet and you're under the age of 18 years old. The Shelbyville Police are en route to your address now. And they put the address on there. And he's like, I don't know what happened. It just came up.
What the fuck do you expect? You're putting free porn on my desk.
That's a fucking sick trap.
If anything. Yeah, that's entrapment. Fucking narc.
I used to go on, what's it called? Like break.com. Does anyone remember break.com?
Oh, yeah.
I never experienced break. Please.
Connor, you brought up
I
a
mean,
good
when there's
point,
a
though.
parental control trap in there, you're gonna find some ways.
Oh, dude, I was big on break.com. I was a person on break. I had this one video of my baby niece eating a fucking lemon wedge, and it went.
It wasn't a porn website.
It blew up. You could put. It was like YouTube then.
Yeah.
Before
Jeez,
YouTube.
that took a left turn before I knew it.
And then I discovered Heather Deep Throat, and my life was never the same.
Oh, yep. Heather Harmon. Shout out.
Man. What a time to be alive.
Well, that's like Connor brought up a good point. We lived in that kind of golden age where it was like maybe like 4th or 5th grade. All you had access to was magazines and the blurry black and white fuzzy channel that you maybe kind of got half of every now and then.
Half a tit.
And then it was like a year later, everyone had a computer in their house with internet. So it was like, boom, you were just exposed to everything unloaded into your face.
Everybody had ginormous biceps.
Could not get enough. Dude.
Samuel Tarley walking into the
Gorman,
library.
you're old enough to remember this. You remember the first piece of like porn that was on a computer, like the first generation computer? Like it would take so long to load. It would load like in lines, line by line, until it finally completed a picture, and you're like, "Oh, is that a fucking nipple?" You can barely see it.
Holy shit! Is that a cooter?
Yeah, it would take like 2 hours to load the image.
You're like trying to look at it really close, and then, oh my God, it's a dick!
We have come a long way.
God, the first time we used to have, I was 1st through 5th grade, went to a Catholic school, and we used to have paper drives that would, they donate, trucks of used newspaper for money, and it'd go to the sports. And so we would get there on Saturday and Sunday and stuff, and there'd always be that guy that would drop off a stack of Cherry magazine. Am I pronouncing it? OUI magazine. Penthouse magazine.
Yes, in French.
So instead of hauling off papers, we'd run around the barn and be like, look at this. Look at this. My first, bush. 5th grade.
Dude, when I started police work, we would have one, I think when I first started, the post I went to had no computers, right? So then I had to work at a gambling boat, and the gaming division had a lot of money, so we had a computer in there, and nobody knew how to use it that I worked with. I worked with a bunch of old dudes. I was only like a year on, so I was 24 years old. And so I learned how to create Microsoft Word templates to where I recreated all our paperwork that normally you'd have to put in a typewriter to type out, and all you had to do was fill in the little forms fields that it's easy shit now. But when I did that, you should have saw all these old dudes. They were like, fucking, what sorcery is this? I had no idea what was going on. I was like, yeah, dude, all you gotta do is fill in the blanks here. It's like fucking save you 1/10 of the time. Did you just break a pin in your mouth?
Tony, your lips are blue.
No, the plastic's in my throat.
Breaking news. Tony's dying. Tony, 2 coughs.
I'm okay. Continue.
Okay.
Go.
What else you got there, Gorms?
I got
some good stuff.
I do. I got a couple of good things.
All right.
My question is to McAfee, even though he's not here. The NFL, I found out, is doing a 100th year anniversary of the league leading up to the kickoff game for Sunday, not the Thursday night kickoff. So from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they're having parades.
Okay.
And they have different teams. All teams have each a different float, and all alumni from that team that they played for can go back and ride the float.
I hate Goodell.
Does McAfee go to Canton, Ohio, and ride in one of these parades?
Oh, so all 32 teams have a float in
Yeah.
Canton. They're not doing it in their own.
But I don't know the days. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, leading up to the Sunday kickoff of all the games.
My guess.
It's probably a hard no, right?
My guess would be no. That Pat would say no.
I mean, anything that Goodell wants to do, I'm against. So I would definitely vote
You think he's going to
no.
get asked? They literally photoshopped him out of the picture.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then they had a monkey pick a draft pick over him.
That was incredible to watch.
Interesting. Definitely a bold move by the Colts.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's gonna go back
Thank
except
God.
for like the diehards, like fucking Rocky Blyer will be there.
Yeah,
for the
right.
Steelers for
Right.
sure. Players.
Joe
like-
Green?
No, he's
I-
got better things to do.
I bet there's a few
What's he
Canton
do now?
guys.
Oh, mean Joe Green?
Yeah.
He's just mean to people.
Just
Yeah.
Joe
He
Green?
just walks around
Mean
being
all the
mean.
time.
just fucking mean to
That
people.
fucking Coke commercial was the shit.
Yeah.
Best.
Hey, Mean
Best of all
Joe.
time. Best
Fucking
of all
great.
time.
Speaking of the Colts, Gorms, we heard an interesting story about Lucas Oil Stadium today.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
You think that's okay to tell, right?
I do.
Okay, cool. So we're at Lucas Oil Stadium today for a little event.
Yeah.
And they're opening the retractable roof,
Right.
right? So it was pretty cool to watch. And they were telling us a story about how they got permission from the NFL. So they actually had to go to the NFL, get permission to say, hey, if it's nice out at halftime of our game and our roof is closed for the first half, can we open it up for the second half at halftime?
Went straight to the competition committee.
Yep, and NFL says, yep, that's absolutely okay.
Really?
So they do it. They do it for the first time, right? It's opening at halftime. Boom. A bolt falls, hits a lady, and the lady, I guess, just freaks out. I guess she freaks out. It hurts her, injures her,
Yeah,
whatever.
her head wide open.
Yeah. I didn't know that. They didn't
Yeah.
mention that. That's not good.
That was a big story.
And basically, ever since then, they settled some things, and now the roof will never be opened again.
Never
at
be-
halftime.
Yeah, you have to make the decision.
Yeah, and
2
that's like
hours
2
2 hours
2
prior
hours.
to kickoff that you have to say roof open, roof closed, and if it's open, it stays open. If it's closed, it stays closed.
Yeah, what happens if on the second half, I mean, they open up the roof and just to get the sun in the quarterback's eyes?
Well, they won't
just
do it with
depending on
people
where
in
it
there
is.
anymore because they're afraid shit's going to fall and kill people. It's
wild.
Is it ever open? Do they ever open that fucking thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Never seen it?
You never? Oh well, no.
I've never
Yeah,
seen it open.
No,
Lot-
I've never been to a Colts game.
More games that it's been closed than open, obviously, but I
Mm-hmm.
know that they, on certain things, maybe sticking it to the opposing quarterback, i.e., Brady or something, they'll open it up in December.
Yeah.
Or, they're just.
Yeah,
just
which
trying
makes
to-
sense.
It was
People are
beautiful when
outside
they
in
had it
Boston.
open today.
I know one thing. When there's a quarterback wearing number 18 here, let's
roof
just
was
say
never open.
Let's just say he kind of had the final. The final say is and then they'd say.
that thing right
And also another big thing was the window. You guys know the window that opens.
See, that's what I don't get. I've
See,
seen it.
they have that window that opens. So if they're like, if you're gonna open a window, open up the roof because a gust goes through,
Yeah.
man. When that window's just
Pat
open.
hated that window.
I hated
wind
that
tunnel.
big time.
Especially all specials, hated
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
open.
So I
Just-
assume that lady got paid off.
Yeah, that's what they said. She
Probably did well.
Did she have insurance?
she played it off really well, and then she got
yeah, they
paid
said
off
she
really
she
well.
did a nice acting job,
Yes.
is what I heard.
Which I
would've-
respect.
I would have sold the hell out of it, too.
I mean, I would do that too because there's a game you could play,
Yeah.
and there's a game you can't win,
Right.
And that's credit card debt.
That is right, Tony.
And if you're not going to get hit with a bolt from an open roof at a stadium, you got to go to Lending Club.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. I like it.
Nowadays, these credit card companies, they include a little breakdown to show you how only paying the minimal payments means you'll be paying it off for decades.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, decades. With Lending Club, you can consolidate your debt or pay off credit cards with one fixed monthly payment. Since 2007, Lending Club has helped millions of people regain control of their finances with affordable fixed-rate personal loans. No trips to a bank, no high-interest credit cards. Just go to lendingclub.com, tell them about yourself and how much you want to borrow. You pick the terms that are right for you, and if you're approved, your loan is automatically deposited into your bank account in as little as a few days. Wow. Lending Club is the #1 peer-to-peer lending platform with over $35 billion in loans issued.
Oh.
Go to lendingclub.com/heartland. Check your rate in minutes and borrow up to $40,000.
$40,000.
$40,000, yeah. That's a lot. That's lendingclub.com/heartland. Lendingclub.com/heartland. All loans made by a bank member FDIC equal housing lender.
Nice.
Great job, Tony. $40,000 is a lot of change.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you guys should get a loan and quit talking about your fucking scooters and actually buy them.
Yeah.
It's actually funny. I was
Go to
just
Lending
thinking,
Club, get you 40 large. You can do a lot with that.
Probably buy 50,000 scooters.
An exterminator too.
Oh, Gorman, you know, I'm glad you brought that up
Let's
because
bring up the pub. No scooters and still.
Hey,
advice.
I'll tell you about the scooters,
hear
okay?
it.
I'll admit, I got a little trigger shy. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Because
cold feet.
literally I'm about
Cold
to
feet,
buy it. Like I'm ready to go. This
All
is
right,
the
let's
weekend.
catch everybody up that
Yeah.
maybe just now listening.
Smart.
So the pub
Yes.
is your house.
That's our house.
That's
and
now like converted into a bro pub of sorts.
Me,
Yeah,
Zito,
no,
and
bro.
Connor live there.
Yes, you guys live there, and you're starting. You want tell them about the scooters. Where the scooters come into play.
So I mean, Zito, Foxy, and myself as the pub, we roll together.
Right.
Basically everywhere we go. And one of the things we want to add as the weather gets better,
Right.
is we want to add a little scooter gang to our repertoire.
And Connor doesn't have a vehicle, so this is kind of
it's
like
perfect
how it
for
all
him.
started.
Yeah.
Perfect for me. I no matter what. I mean, again, I would love. I need really my
Yes.
pub brothers to also get a scooter,
Brothers.
but I myself need one strictly for travel. So we're working on it. But go ahead, Fox.
Yeah, so I'm thinking this is the weekend. I'm going to wake up Saturday. I'm going to go to the place. I'm going to pick out my hog, and we're going to be rolling.
It was beautiful Saturday.
Yep. But, well, Pat says to me Friday, he goes, "Oh, you're really going to do it, huh?" I'm like, yeah. He goes, he's like, what if you die on that thing? And it was over. It was done. And now I'm just like
You're
really
not gonna
scared.
die
I'm
on it.
triggered.
It goes like 30 miles an hour.
And we're going a mile.
He put it in the universe, though.
Yeah.
He put it in the
Yeah.
universe, and now that's
Before we even got in the car, Foxy goes, "Dude, you really think we should get these scooters?"
Wow. So you're scared. So it's a scared thing.
well. Pat put it in the universe.
put it
I
out
already
there.
have a fucking vehicle, and then I'm just like, God damn
Well, if you're
it.
scared, go to church.
Well,
Foxy.
no,
Get a
great
dog.
idea. I like that a lot. But also, we all are aware that many of the roads in this city have glaring holes in them.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but when you're going 30, you could see him coming pretty far away.
Yes,
drives
but
on the-
remember,
on the sidewalk, right?
Remember who you're talking to.
No.
Can't ride them
Time
on the
to the pub.
sidewalk.
No,
Nope, I found that out.
Zito, you cannot drive
Yeah,
him on the
yeah,
sidewalk.
Zito. These are pretty diesel vehicles.
I'm
I mean,
very
we're
happy
getting,
we got this.
we're getting up to 50, 60 miles per hour.
Zito, are you
Where-
out
what
on it
pla-
now too?
No, I already bought mine.
Oh, did you?
Well, that's a
Yeah.
lie. Right? That's a lie.
It's
I
shipping.
can't
It's
confirm.
coming from China
What
Zito has
places
a lot
where
of
would
things.
you ride? Like, give me an example of when you would ride the scooter
to the office.
I
do
would-
To the
something
office
productive.
for sure.
Yeah, I
To
would-
work. You would pull it inside. You would just chain it out front.
Definitely pull
Pub
inside.
parking.
Pull inside.
We already have the Paw Patrol parking. We already have
Okay.
the sign.
All right.
Probably pull it inside to the left over by the shoes, maybe. But also, to bring up your point, when we bring it home is what I'm worried about. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to just be leaving that sucker outside. Because
It's gonna get stolen.
Have a
It'll
backyard with a
1000%.
fucking gate.
It gets stolen without the key in it.
Broken gate.
Yeah, you just pick it up. Two guys pick it up.
put it in your
Put it
trunk.
in the trunk.
Nobody's looking to fucking steal scooters, dude.
Mine
Dude,
probably.
not when you see the burgundy bullet. My
Theirs,
friend.
I should tell you, theirs is the DUI type scooter. So it's
Yeah.
not a lot of frame to it. It's not like the Hondas that you can ride on the interstate or whatever.
right.
No, it's no
So
Ducati.
Buy a bike chain. I mean, what
That-
do we? There's a lot of excuses.
I'm
here.
Or a
not
log
worried
chain.
about the getting stolen. I'll
I
be
am.
honest. I'm not worried about
We
that.
don't have fences that close. Both of our fence doors that lead to our backyard, they're just blown wide open.
and can you
Yeah.
see through your fence?
No, you can't.
You can see through
wood.
the holes in the fence. Yeah, there's holes in the wood. I'm telling you.
I mean, how many people are walking through the alleys just fucking looking through holes
lot,
in
actually.
fences?
No, yeah, actually happens.
A lot
That's
of
why I
cars
stole my
get
door.
broken
There's like homeless
into.
dudes that walk right through our alley in the back looking through
As
trash.
at the pub as a team right now is definitely the scooters are up for grabs just because the death factor is
Yeah.
scary. The Grim Reaper scares Foxy. I mean, there's no way around it.
Well, it's like one of those things where I've always wanted one, and like my mom's always like, "Nope, you're not getting it. You're not getting it because you're gonna die." And then if I do get it and I do die, she's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
She's got a point, man. Blind spots and those little scooters.
Yeah.
It's
For
not
sure.
a Ducati.
Well,
It's
no,
a-
hey, it's not that I'm scared
There
of
is
how
no
I'm
blind
gonna
spots. All you do
drive.
is look to your right and left over your shoulder.
I'm trusting
Yes.
a
Use your
lot of people on the
peripherals.
road.
But what if the
No,
car
I-
doesn't see you?
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. I'm saying not these guys on the scooter. I'm saying the
Right.
guy that's, the 80-year-old that we've talked about driving. It's just like, hey, I'm going to do a lane change.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, goodbye, Connor.
See,
You
I
gotta have loud music.
So Jeep Gang wins.
I want to eventually eventually get a motorcycle, so I think getting a scooter is in Indiana nonetheless. I mean, it's as flat as it's going to get. There's no hills.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the place to get your.
You should practice a little first.
Exactly, which is why the scooters are coming.
Like
but
the bobsled.
I don't know what
we'll
Tony's.
see how many.
I don't know what Tony's talking about over there with that Jeep gang, though.
Friday at 3 p.m., my friend.
Are you serious?
Oh, Tony's gonna Jeep.
Congratulations.
Grand Cherokee. It's coming my way.
A lot of Jeep waves in
What
this
color?
office.
Good job, Tom.
Huh?
What color?
White with black wheels.
Let's go.
Tony, don't get a fucking white one.
I like
Really?
that.
You
It's the only way that
What are you,
digs
a
his
girl
roll.
on Long
I've
Island?
never had any other color but white as far as cars.
Why with the
True.
black wheels though?
Yeah.
Stormtrooper.
Yeah, enjoy fucking getting that
Yeah.
thing washed 2
It
times
is a
a week.
stormtrooper car.
No.
Bum, 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 bum.
I've never seen
Darth
Star Wars.
Vader.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Speaking of Star Wars, Mark Hamill
Oh yeah.
is going to be the voice of the new Chucky,
new Chucky.
in the reboot.
And wasn't there
How about that?
wasn't-
Child's Play.
Wasn't there what's it called today? For Star Wars? Wasn't there
A
something?
spoiler.
I don't know. I saw a bunch of
There
people.
was a trailer
crowded.
a couple days ago.
Yeah, trailer
I
came
still
out
haven't
not
seen
too
it.
long ago. It wasn't great.
Yeah,
to be
I'm
honest.
done on trailers. I think I just want to pick the movies I want to go to and just blank out the trailers. They reveal too much.
What do you think Mark Hamill gets paid to be the voice of Chucky?
Billions of dollars.
Billions?
Yeah.
I-
Plus, Audrey Plaza's in that movie too, though. So
Seems heavy.
At least
Aubrey.
10, right?
10 million?
Yeah.
No
Is-
way.
Voice
No
of
way.
Chucky.
Isn't Chucky a pretty successful movie though?
Yeah.
Like the first 2 were.
yeah.
he killed it.
Then they made
I don't
some
think
dumb
anyone's
ones.
dying to see
I
another
think he'll
Chucky.
get.
I
Oh,
do
good
not
pun,
like
good pun.
scary movies.
Those guys
so.
have been around forever. Get points on the back end,
Exactly.
and I'm saying he'll say, "Hey, I'll do it for $5 million, but I'm getting points on the back end for the gate. You know, all the tickets
Yes.
sold. and everything
Okay,
like that.
okay.
And he's been around Hollywood for
you
50
Forever.
years.
That's
I don't know how he survives. Do you? I think he is the worst actor I've ever seen.
He's Luke freaking Skywalker.
I know, but if you watch that right now, you're going to be like, he is a horrible actor.
I
Like, he's
still
the
watch him
only
to this
bad
day.
actor in the whole fucking movie.
I thought
He
he had
overacts so much. You're not my father.
Yeah, he was a
Fucking
troubled
drama
kid.
queen.
He's a trouble kid.
So Zito likes him then.
I'm a big Anakin.
He was the voice of the Joker
He's
in
that
that
Anakin.
Batman animated series, and it was excellent.
Yeah.
I've never heard Zeke be critical of anything on TV or movies ever.
I know.
That's a
Loving guy.
real
Not
statement.
once.
Not even
Loving guy.
one time, I swear.
What'd you say? You always find the good in it?
I'm the optimistic.
I
guy.
respect that.
What'd you think of
Optimist.
Leprechaun? What'd you think of the movie Leprechaun? Jennifer Aniston, her first flight.
Oh, I loved it.
yeah.
Was that the one where
He loves every
it
movie.
lived under the steps?
Yeah.
I liked that movie too.
It was really
Actually,
good.
I didn't know Jennifer Aniston was in that movie.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
her first role, I think, in a real
That was
movie.
a scary fucking movie, dude. His teeth were fucking sharp. His teeth were fucking sharp.
Well, as an Irishman, I found it fairly offensive.
What was the Furby movie or like the
Oh, you mean
Gremlins?
You mean
Gremlins.
Gizmo?
That was a great movie.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
also
Gremlins
really-
was so good, dude. When I was a kid, when that came out, it fucking
Mogwai.
ruled everything. Yeah.
What was the most scary movie you saw when you were a kid?
Toy Soldiers.
Poltergeist. Shit my pants.
Poltergeist. What's
I
that
was
about?
supposed to go see Vacation. Or no, I was supposed to go see some cleaner movie, like because I was a kid. My
Lampoon.
mom dropped me and my friend off. Nobody looking. We just walk right into Poltergeist and we watch it. And I fucking had nightmares for the next 2 years of my life. My sister, because there's a clown in it, in one scene that attacks a little boy. It comes to life. Like
Yeah.
the ghost possessed the
clown?
and it attacks the boy. And my sister and I shared a room at the times. We were poor as fuck. But somehow poor as fuck, but plenty of money for toy clowns. Like our whole room was filled with clowns. I couldn't sleep for 2 years.
Do you remember Amityville Horror?
Yeah.
also
That was a
very
fucking
scary.
scary movie.
Sixth
The
Sense.
original, yeah.
Sixth Sense was probably the scariest
Sixth
when I
Sense
was
was
a kid because it was like, yeah, I could see that happening for sure. And then I get goosebumps on my arm and I'm like, well, there's a fucking ghost around.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers growing up. got
Jeepers
me.
Creepers, really?
Yeah, I mean,
love Jeepers Creepers. I laughed at Jeepers Creepers
Just
a lot.
yeah, well, I was the 9-year-old me did
Yeah,
not
yeah,
laugh
yeah.
very much at that movie.
Nightmare on Elm Street. The
Yeah.
first one
Oh,
scared
yeah.
the fuck out
Those
of me.
classics, like those and the Friday the 13th, are what got
Yeah.
me growing up.
See, those don't scare me because you can run away from those guys.
Not Freddy. You fall asleep, you're fucked.
Yeah,
know.
Freddy really did scare me because that was during the period I liked sleep in my life. And there was one. Remember that guy? Part of that movie. Guy stays up for like 30 days or something.
Oh yeah.
There was
You
one
watch
I
him
didn't.
die.
I did not sleep well after I was in college when it came out.
Freddy
It
vs.
was
Jason.
nope, not that one.
Signs.
Nope, not that one.
Paranormal
Signs
Activity.
Thank you. Paranormal Activity.
See, I never.
I
See,
thought those were fun.
That shit
Didn't
scares
bother
me
me
because
at
you
all.
can't run away from that stuff. You can't shoot that
Like
stuff.
real ghost stuff.
Yeah, because you can't shoot them.
That's true.
That's true. The shit just seems so fake. I mean, there are a couple parts in that were like legit scary, but I feel like that was just like an offshoot of like the Blair Witch Project.
Didn't you and Nick, didn't we go through a period of time where we were watching those fucking haunted stories at our house? Our house?
Yep.
That shit gets me.
A haunting.
Yeah.
It's like always on either the Discovery or TLC or something like that.
Stories.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever dive back into Halloween, the original?
No.
I'm talking
little.
Michael Myers with Jamie Lee Curtis.
I've seen a few.
That
The
scared
original.
the fuck out of me.
That's the one for me that
Yeah.
scared the absolute piss out of me.
Yeah,
Halloween
that
Town
really
was
got-
awesome.
What are you talking about Halloween Town? That's not
No,
scary.
Halloween
Halloween.
Town was awesome.
Halloween, yeah.
Oh.
John Carpenter.
There it is.
Classic.
The old John Carpenter.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
The
John
Conjuring,
Let's
as far as new scary movies
Scary.
go,
That one
The
was
Conjuring
scary.
was very legitimate.
Dude, I haven't seen a movie that has scared me, and I don't know how long.
I scare
and
very
I'm not unscarable.
You seen
But-
Annabelle?
No.
Yeah, I think
That's
that one.
scary?
I think that would strike your scare
seen that
nerve
one,
just
too.
because it looks similar to a clown.
Did it do anything for anybody a couple years ago?
It was awesome. It was just a great movie.
I enjoyed it,
It
too.
wasn't scary. It was just a great movie.
You like a balloon?
Holy shit!
Run!
Yeah, I'm excited for it too. I mean, I think the whole younger generation movie and then the second one being grown-ups, I love that idea. Stranger Things is doing the same thing, I think, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fuck it, though. Who cares?
I enjoyed Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is good.
I really liked it.
Didn't they get sued?
I'm glad he's the new Hellboy, the cop.
I heard it
Dave
was terrible.
Harbour.
I heard it was terrible.
It
Really?
did not do well
DK
opening
Harbour?
weekend.
Oh, it's disappointing.
Well,
like
I mean,
that
when
guy.
you don't have Ron Perlman, and you don't have Benicio.
I think they said that
Guillermo.
movie cost $50 million to make, and it only made $12 million opening weekend.
Not good.
Gonna need
Really?
those Stranger Things fans to really make a big second weekend push out of them.
I need another Guillermo movie. I need another Pan's Labyrinth. I fucking love that
He's
shit.
good.
He is good, but who cares? We got Endgame next week, baby. Talking about Mountain Dews, baby.
Well, Zito knows what the ending is already.
I'll be
so-
honest.
Spoilers.
I really don't give a shit.
About Endgame?
Ty,
Yeah.
come on.
You didn't like the
Really?
last one either, though.
I didn't think it was great. I didn't hate it, but I'm just.
Fuck you, man.
You already know what's gonna fucking happen.
That a boy, Ty. I like what we're doing.
I actually
yet.
do know, and it wasn't what I thought.
Oh, so Zito's telling you now.
Well,
Just don't give a shit.
if you don't know what happened, it's apparently got out of the internet.
No.
the ending.
I don't know. I don't know.
No. But no, Zito, I'm not giving it away.
No, yeah.
I'm just giving some reference to what we're talking
Here we
about.
go.
Because we're in a show.
Smart.
Very good move.
Apparently, the ending got out somewhere on the internet, and now people know it. And Zito is the only one who decided to read it. Because
Well, no,
we
once
don't-
I start reading, I can't stop reading.
Yeah, been there.
But he also
You are a
reads the
big
last
reader,
page of a
everyone
book first. He's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
type of guy.
No, Zito's king of
Yeah.
fucking. He wants to know. Like
he wants to know how it
he
ends,
wants
and then
to
he'll
be
watch it.
spoiled. Yes.
Yeah.
He is
It's
arguably the
weird.
most excited for this movie too.
Yeah.
The most, I'd say.
Every time I read, I just think about that song.
Hey, I got a feel good for you if you
All
want.
right, yeah.
I love
Good,
this one.
baby.
Sorry
I like
to
Feel Good.
barge in, but it's
Throw it at us.
it's a dog story, and it'll be made into a movie.
Love a dog story.
136 miles off the shore of Thailand.
I saw that.
136 miles into the ocean.
Okay.
Chunk of
A
change.
tanker is going by, and what does it see? The little snout of a little 1-year-old pup.
Wow.
Where was it? Off of Taiwan? Oh, so they brought it back to Taiwan and now someone's eating it? Real feel good, Gorms.
Tony.
Boy, I hope they don't make that movie.
I'll be honest, not a movie I want to see.
But a tanker goes by, and a guy
Follow
just
me.
happened to say, "Man, there's something out there." He saw his little nose popping
That's a
up.
wild move.
Sure enough,
It
Lots
is.
of Castaway.
fucking turned that thing starboard real quick, and
Yeah.
they ripped a rope down there and lifted this pup up there, and he was just all excited. They said he was either in the water for 6 hours because of the travel with nothing in sight of it,
Yeah.
from 6 hours to 20 hours.
This is
What
the
a
movie.
stupid
They
dog.
save the dog. They pull it up onto the boat. They start drying it off. And he just pops up and he's like, got a machine gun. He's like, I am the captain now. Just fucking takes the whole
This
ship
to me
hostage.
screams some guy's wife bought a dog that he vehemently said, no more dogs. His wife comes home with a dog. He takes that dog, puts it on that ship. He's on the front of the ship. He throws it overboard. He says, someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Someone in the back of the ship sees it. There's a dog over there. We gotta save that dog.
So you don't believe the dogs swim 130 miles? That's
Not a chance.
A 1-year-old pup?
No.
They said a fucking chance.
They said it
don't
may
know.
have fallen off a smaller fishing vessel, is what I read.
You ever seen how a dog fucking swims?
Yeah, exactly.
Doggy style.
It looks
Thanks.
like they're not going to make it the whole time.
That
Yeah,
thing's
not
drowned in like
exactly.
150 meters out.
Yeah, I've never seen a dog swim more than, I don't know, what,
I don't know if it was
30
a
The length
lab.
of a pool.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They always look like they're fucking drowning.
Yeah, it's true.
They're not laying on their back and floating for 20 hours.
I mean, maybe if it was a 3-4-year-old pup we're talking about, but if we're talking about a 12-month-old little doggy here, then there's no shot that thing is getting 136 miles off the coast.
I don't know if it's a golden lab. I believe it.
It did get adopted by one of the crew members.
Oh, that's a good
Quickly
ending.
And that guy that Nick was talking about is probably like, dude, you don't want this dog. I'm just telling you, right?
That dog's out here in the middle of the ocean for a goddamn
Wow,
reason.
that's crazy. You found a dog out here? That's
All right, should I get should my girlfriend have to wear earplugs in bed so I can watch fucking TV and sleep in my bed?
I don't know. I feel like you guys have a room up for grabs, right?
We do.
You still trying
But
to
here's
decide
the
what to
thing.
do with Bailey's
Like,
room?
I would like to sleep with her in the bed, but I can't sleep in darkness and silence. I have to have the TV on and watch a show, and it keeps her up. And so, like, I sleep more nights on the couch just so I can watch TV and I fall asleep. I don't tend to, but I like to fall asleep to the TV. It puts me to sleep.
Yeah, you need something on. You need that white noise
Yes.
factor.
Question.
Yes.
Is it possible to hook up Bluetooth headphones to your TV
Ooh,
that
good-
you
good
could
point.
wear?
that would be awesome.
With just
All right,
your-
we're in a world of equal rights, so why shouldn't she have to wear the shit
Yeah.
in her ears? Why do I got to wear shit in my ears?
That's what I'm saying.
Good
Like,
point.
if this is a double standard, then maybe you should just get a separate room that is a strictly sleeping room. Then you have your room that's the TV and
You're
sleeping.
too
room.
young for that. You're too young. To
I
be
know.
sleeping
That's
in
what I'm
separate
thinking.
rooms
I'm
already.
like, we should be sleeping in the same bed.
You
So
gotta-
I'm trying to
you gotta at
remedy.
least wait till you're like 46, 47 before you start sleeping.
Well, I'm older than that.
Yeah, so she better. You gotta learn today.
No, I mean I have the same problem because I've talked about it on here before. The Office theme song is the loudest fucking thing
So
on
loud.
Netflix
So loud.
of all time.
It's like commercials.
I know.
of all fucking time.
That is the problem too. It's like because some dialogue part sometimes on Netflix or Amazon, you're like, I can't. You know, you have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have them like on 13
And then
to
it'll be
make out what they're
fucking
saying,
bomb.
and then they break out a machine gun, bah, 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 and she's like, God damn it! So I don't know what. The
and
fuck
then
to
it
do.
takes so long to turn off the theme song because I've lost every single remote from my Fire Stick that I've ever fucking owned. So I have to unlock my phone and get to the Fire Stick app to close it. Foxy, the answer, I don't even know if it's, is there Bluetooth TV?
Yes.
There really is.
Oh yeah.
But that's more expensive than just a couple yellow foamies she can put.
Also,
in her
Yeah,
ears.
or just a pillow. I
Good
mean,
point.
I'm somebody who likes the white noise while I sleep, but to practice, just in case I don't want to hear that noise, I sleep with a pillow on top of my face sometimes.
I tried to put the pillow on top of her face.
yeah.
She just kept fighting real hard.
I sleep with a fan on every, not like a ceiling fan either, like a
Same.
like
Like
a,
a
rotor- like
single
a box
fan?
fan every
Yeah.
single
Oh,
night
yeah.
because I can't sleep without the noise.
That thing's blowing right on my face.
I used to work with a girl who got married at a young age, and you know sometimes when that happens, there's a lot of issues, and they end up getting divorced. Their marriage was one of the best I've ever seen because they had separate bedrooms, and they didn't sleep in them every night, but they did it a few times a week. And
Only
she
when
was
they
like,
fucked other people.
right, or probably, but no, it was like she could just watch whatever she wanted because she liked to stay up late. He liked to go to bed early, and it was the same scenario.
Really?
So I mean, something
If you're
to
a couple and can
explore.
get by just the stigma of or
guys
whatever
sleep
comes
in- you
along
guys
with
sleep in
sleeping in
separate
separate beds.
I mean, I could walk in there and be like, "Hey, let's fuck real quick," because I'm gonna go in the other room.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of
Let's bang this out, and then
Yeah.
then you can
Which
go
is
to
kind of
bed.
cool because then you're like fucking your roommate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Todd,
Or your neighbor.
is she against the earplugs? Has she tried the earplugs?
I haven't brought it up yet. That's why I'm
Okay.
trying to get a consensus.
Also, a sleep
Gotcha.
timer.
Oh,
TV.
that is
Yeah,
a
but-
good idea.
Well, it's while like I'm watching it. You know what I mean?
It's like,
Well, what time do you usually fall bed around? Fall asleep around?
Well, when like she works 3 days a week, same way as Ty's lady, right?
Okay.
Because nursing, so
Yeah.
they work 12-hour shifts 3 days a week.
Yeah.
So Monday through Wednesday, man, when she gets home at like 7:30 or 8, she gets something to eat and she's out. She's like ready to go to bed.
Well,
right
that's
there.
not gonna work.
And I'm like, fuck, the game doesn't come on until 10:20. Like, what are you talking about? So,
And in my opinion, watching TV in your bed is 1,000 times better than watching TV on the couch.
it is,
Absolutely.
right?
I agree.
You're
Same
so
with eating
much more
food.
comfortable.
Same with eating food.
Yes.
You don't have it like in the back of your head, like, hey, you got to get up at some point
Yeah.
to go somewhere else.
Exactly.
No,
Yes,
like you're just going
same
to
as
doze
eating.
off at some point.
Same as eating food.
I don't know, Todd. This is a serious problem.
It is.
Maybe you install a bed in the TV room that you're watching TV in. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to sleep on the couch, instead of going to sleep on the couch,
Just put a bed in
put
your
a
living
bed
room.
We have an extra bedroom with a bed. There's no TV in there, but I could put one in
Oh,
there.
yeah, put
and
a
then,
TV in
but again, I feel like we should be sleeping at the same time.
Just get the foam fucking earbuds.
if your guys' doors are open too, you can yell to each other from
And a mask.
from room to room. Anyway,
Does she have a mask?
No.
Yeah, you gotta get
Like
her
an
a
eye
sleep-
mask. So she
yeah.
needs an eye mask and the little yellow foamy
Yeah.
earplugs.
You thought about
earbuds?
causing her to go deaf.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad thought.
just only screaming at her.
Dude, if
Probably
you're
talk to my
dating,
mom.
if you're in this situation and you date someone who's deaf,
Yeah.
you got a fucking mate.
Yeah, the only problem with that is learning sign language, but fuck it, you know.
Dating.
Yeah, there's that.
I've always thought it'd be cool to date deaf or blind.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here we go. Would
Blind.
you rather date someone? Okay.
Yeah,
there we go.
I am a lazy, dirty human.
I think I'd go deaf.
Not why
I mean, because they never nag you about anything.
blind.
You would rather be blind than deaf?
No.
if you were to
I would.
date
Not, I would
You'd
rather,
rather
be deaf.
date someone.
I'd rather date someone who's blind.
Really?
Yeah, you let yourself go.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you could be.
you don't have
deaf.
to clean anything
Then you
up.
have like the real intimate conversations that only you and her can
Yeah.
understand because no one else is going to learn sign language right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You could talk shit about
That
people
is a
on the
connection.
plane.
Yeah. And then like it's more just you look at them in the eyes and they just know.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of always have a thing for Marley Matlin, so I'd probably say that I'd go the deaf route.
But I would tell you this: I would not put up with having captions on there. I'd be like, I love you, but I'm not putting captions on.
Oh, see, I've
TV.
fully made
Yeah,
the
I
switch.
hate that look.
We're
Really?
on captions.
Yeah.
Well,
See, that's
I
what
don't
I do
like
at
the
night.
look of it.
tough.
That's what I do at night now.
I pay too much attention because there's so many fucking spelling errors.
I just hire a translator to stand in the room.
and I'm like, fucking dude, this is your job. Why are you typing the words wrong?
Especially when they skip words. Like they
Yeah.
halfway through a sentence, they just jump to the next paragraph.
Yeah.
What are
Well,
we
they have
doing?
to do that so fast.
Well, I'm saying,
Better get
be
faster
good at
people.
your job,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, I'm only watching captions on things like Netflix and stuff like that. I think they're pre-typed captions.
Right.
And that's food. And
No,
that's more
read
'cause
them.
of food.
They're not always right. I
No,
can't help
you,
but
that's
read
because
them.
you watch all those foreign films.
Narcos.
Ah.
When I watch Narcos, I'm like, you're spelling words wrong.
Oh, that's because
ma-
of Spanish. to
There it
English.
is.
Very
There it
hard.
is. Spanglish.
It's very, very hard to do that.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Get somebody who's better. They have a
That's
lot of
why I'm
money.
bad
They have a
spelling.
very big budget.
Who's that?
Netflix.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you could say that.
Should be no spelling errors.
I agree.
Just saying.
Or at least, hire some people who can type faster.
Personally, would you rather be blind or deaf?
Deaf.
Personally,
Yeah,
oh
deaf.
man,
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
music,
deaf.
no music forever.
God, no Connor ever again.
Yeah, I mean, believe me.
I used
Why do
to
you
tell
think
you
I got
guys,
shipped
all right,
out here.
I
All
know-
right, so you could do this job right now if you're blind, but you couldn't do it if you're deaf.
It's true.
That is, yeah, and see, although having a deaf guy in here, not a bad idea.
We could do a Braille podcast though.
Okay.
Break into that big demographic.
It's a big.
Yeah,
Isn't that a blog?
it's a blog.
No, I told you guys before, I used to sometimes just to spice things up in the morning, play the blind game when you wake up and just not open your eyes and see how far you could get along with your morning. Oh, yeah. And it gets real tiring very quickly. You get
Yeah.
sick of it real quickly.
I'm also not trying to stub my toe first thing in the morning. That's
Well, yeah,
not
that's
the-
why it's,
you know.
I mean, it's a high risk, high reward game.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I fell down the stairs, put a hole in the drywall when I tried to do that. Stop doing it.
I think it's an easy answer, but man, like I really like this job. I really like talking to the microphones. And
Exactly.
You can do that when you're blind.
Yeah, but if you're blind, also you go outside. I mean, not outside, but you go outside this room right here. Go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and try and shoot a basketball while you're blind? I mean,
That's
not much
true.
coordination there.
That's true. Tough to do.
You don't have to shoot basketball to have this job.
No, but it would suck to listen to that dribbling all day and not be able to chuck one up.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Real good point. What jobs could you have if you're like being deaf wouldn't prevent you from having it?
Unbelievable librarian.
Oh yeah,
Unbelievable.
that's true. It's just all quiet and reading.
Yeah,
Spy.
exactly. Very good
You
spy.
could be a spy.
You be the guy at hockey games who rings the goal horn. Just
be an-
sit right next to it.
Yeah. You could be
Bar.
an editor. Great editor.
Yeah,
that's
tough to
true.
do without sound though.
What?
You're talking about editing like videos.
Print.
Print, yeah.
Oh,
Books.
print editor. There we go. Yeah, you could be an unbelievable.
Speaking of hockey, I just heard the goal horn mentioned. Boys, there's a little puck drop tonight at 7:30. I don't know what the Pittsburgh conglomerate thinks about it, but
It's a lock.
I got
Thank God
anything?
yesterday they won.
Yeah.
I don't have any thoughts, Gorman.
Thank you.
Are you guys going to get
I
swept?
think it's looking good.
I don't know, Evan. How's your fucking team doing?
You know what? We're rebuilding. We're getting Stevie Y back in the GM, and then it's over.
I don't
Hockey
know. I heard he
Town
likes the
is
Rangers
back.
gig.
No.
People love New York.
No.
Russ
no.
Wilson.
No.
You heard right, Foxy.
But hey, I got
He's
something about the
sniffing with New York right now.
I got something about the NBA, and
Okay.
I was going to ask you guys this.
Yes.
Are the NBA playoffs a lot more boring without LeBron?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if they're
No, they're
no.
not. Fox, how many Western Conference games have you stayed up to watch?
0.
Okay,
because there's
so
no
no way.
LeBron.
So no way.
There's
I think if you ask the Lakers, it's pretty boring with LeBron.
Actually, just about the same with them and without him.
I guess
there
we
was
have
a
to ask,
31-point comeback last night.
are you
31-point comeback, the largest in playoff history, actually NBA history.
are you an NBA fan or are you a LeBron fan?
There you go.
LeBron fan.
There you
Both,
go.
but I do love LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an NBA fan, you would have stayed up and watched that comeback with me.
Evan, I think you just how quickly you forget that the first round is never that exciting.
No, I know. I honestly just wanted to bring it up because I love LeBron.
Of any playoffs, although
Tony, I'm sorry, but the Clippers did come back from 31 down in the first round against the Golden State
use
Warriors
my own
and won
fucking-
the game.
Yeah, I know.
and they're gonna lose.
By the
series
way,
that's pretty
4-1.
exciting.
All the way out on Steve Kerr. I don't think he's a great coach.
Watch
Sorry.
yourself, Foxy.
Sorry, I know
He's
that's a
just out
hot
on the
take. I don't mean
Warriors.
to be like the ESPN today, but I mean, you blow a 3-1 lead a couple years ago, and then you blow a 31-point lead when you're the 1 seed and you have the best roster in NBA history to the 8 seed at home. I mean, who are you going to blame?
You'll
that
never
on?
know.
I'm blaming the players.
Yeah,
he's not
exactly.
fucking. He's not lacing up the sneakers.
Foxy, you'll never know.
It's the guys on the bench. I mean, what do you want him to do? Keep his starters in when they're up 30 points? It's the guys on the bench who are just like, screw it.
You
We don't have to play.
to win the game.
Yeah,
Put
tell
your
that to the
starters
bench
back
players.
in.
Foxy, was Phil Jackson a good coach?
I mean, I wouldn't know because I'm too young. Like straight up.
But like, because he didn't win unless he had Michael or Kobe and Shaq.
He did draft a lot of those players, aside from Shaq.
Just saying. I mean, there's no such thing as a
Greatest
good
player of all
NBA
time.
coach without good players. I don't
Absolutely. I mean, you need to be able to pick out the diamonds from the rough.
Jerry West actually did, but I mean, I'm not trying
That's
to.
what I mean. But you know what I'm saying. He was in
a
the room.
coach, yeah. He was in the room.
He was in the
All
room.
think. You mean the logo?
I mean,
logo.
there's not much coaching going on, first of all. You just got to be a good manager of people, right?
Hey, Luke Walton went
It's not like
24-0 with that Golden State Warriors team. Got himself a LA Laker gig out of it. Now
true.
Sacramento King gig out of it. So I'm asking you, Todd. Kerr goes down with his bad back again. Are you taking him 19-1 through a 20-game stretch?
I'm pretty sure I could coach.
I'm serious. I think he could. Todd McComas from
It's
the
because I'm
Heartland
likable.
here.
I think the guys would like me on that
I'm
team.
serious.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, whatever you
agree.
guys
Like,
do, just keep doing it, and you
You guys
guys.
need some pizza?
Yeah,
What do we need today?
Hey, I mean,
There's some water.
this late in the season too. I mean, he shouldn't be doing too much coaching. Like they should know how to run the boys out of the gym when you got freaking 5 players who could start on the national team. Like, give me a break.
Well, 4 now. DeMarcus
4
Cousins.
now. Yeah, probably another reason why they lost that little lead.
My
there.
answer, in a nutshell, they are less interesting without LeBron in it because you have half of America that hates LeBron, half that loves LeBron, and then the journey to see him go to another consecutive final. I always did like that part of it,
Right.
whether you love him or hate him. So I do think they get a little less.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I would
mean,
enjoy
you-
rooting against
if
them.
you want
could
the best
mic-
players.
If
You want the
could
best
mic
players
up
to
an
play.
NBA coach, this is what it's like. Let's say his team's down 2 points. They got they're taking the ball out from the sideline, and there's 4 seconds left. This is literally what you would hear if they. This is why they don't mic him up. He's like, "All right, we all agree, right? Like 3 of you are good at shooting threes, 2 of you are not. So one of you 3 shoot the ball. Right?
Ready, break.
Ready, break.
Go.
Okay, so that's what happens.
Here's my question to Todd and Gorms.
Mm-hmm.
When MJ took that year off, I don't know if you're going to remember this, but were those NBA playoffs not as fun to watch?
Ooh, I can't answer that.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah, that
that's a
was-
stretch. That's a stretch.
That was a
but I
long
figured I'd
time
ask.
for you, Gorman, huh?
It was.
People
man.
forget.
It was.
People forget they still made it to the finals or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Without
People
MJ.
do forget that.
So,
Who won
That's
it
the
that
thing.
year?
I don't fucking
Was that
know.
the
It was
Pistons?
90. That was 95.
feel like it might have been the
no,
Rockets.
Pistons were
think it was the
89, 90.
Rockets.
I think it was the Rockets.
Yeah, with Elijah one.
People forget that MJ sat out a year because of a gambling issue.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what people
problems.
say.
Yeah, probably LeBron might just not think about it with that drinking issue.
Yeah. Now LeBron's got a drinking issue.
I mean, that's the LA factor.
I mean, it's out of control. His drinking.
Look, when the weather's that
happening.
nice and you're out of your basketball games at now 10 o'clock instead of midnight, yeah, you might have a couple tequilas. Okay, sue him.
He's into that wine hard, and it's affected his game. I can tell you that.
Damn, is that team going to be fun to watch next year?
Right.
Oh,
I mean, they're definitely getting Anthony Davis. You guys
maybe.
saw the Anthony Davis shirt, right? I mean, before he the last game of the season, he walked in with a "That's all, folks." I
Yeah,
mean,
but,
excuse me, Space Jam spoiler.
Yeah, but did you hear that he doesn't dress himself?
come
Someone
on.
lays out his
wha-
clothes
who
for him
would
every
tell
day?
him to say
Yeah, but
that?
he also probably
That's my dream, dude. If I woke up in the morning and all I had to do was shower and I got out of the shower and boom, magically all my fucking clothes were laid out for me.
It'd be awesome.
It
But,
would be
but if that
awesome.
shirt shows up
Dream
on the last
scenario.
home game of your New Orleans Pelicans career and it's laying on the bed for you like mother laid it out for you, you don't have the self
Awareness.
reflection
Might be a bad
and
idea.
awareness to look
Right.
at it and go, you know what, I probably shouldn't wear this.
Keep in mind,
fuck 'em.
yeah, this is the Pelicans team that treated Anthony Davis kind of like shit. Like they took him off that big board. They stopped playing him. Remember that intro?
In front of his eyebrow.
What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck it. The intro video for the Pelicans. They
You mean after he had said, hey, I'm not playing here anymore?
Yes.
Well, I mean, what do you want him to do?
Well, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. What do you want him to do?
He's got
What-
22 games
He's
left.
going to wear a dumbass shirt if he wants to.
All right, let's change the subject just in case somebody doesn't want a half hour of NBA time.
Agreed.
On the off chance.
I got a question for you.
How do we
Todd.
feel about Notre Dame?
Hilarious segue.
Did it,
Quasimodo didn't die for that, man.
I know.
He didn't
Sad.
deserve that.
Although, have you seen that
It's a-
book is now getting a lot more circulation?
It's a building.
mean
I
the movie?
don't care. It's a building.
No, the book. It's a book.
You know
Yeah.
what, Tony? It's not just a building.
It is.
No, it's not. It's a cathedral.
Structure of modern. I mean, you know, it's everything that.
There's
that
nothing modern about that building.
there was
I mean, that's a good point.
a hero priest who's the chaplain for the Paris Fire Brigade ran in while the place is burning down and saved the what do you call it, the Blessed Sacrament,
Yeah.
They saved a lot of stuff.
and he saved the thorn thing.
They saved
that
a
he
lot of
wore on-
Crown of Thorns.
The crown of thorns
Yeah.
that Jesus wore.
Hey, Todd, quick question
Which
for you.
thank God.
But this guy,
Hey, Todd, your house is burning down. What's the 4 things you grab from your house?
I'm also grabbing my crown of thorns.
Good call.
Your $40,000 point collection.
Yeah, my $40,000 point
That's a good
collection.
question, Zeke. I like this.
And I will grab. Definitely, my laptop has got to go. Like I am
Oh,
fucked if
God,
that
your
laptop
dogs are
goes.
just burning to death.
Yeah, I'll get to him.
Well, the
eventually.
dogs. I mean, I think your dog is out of the house before you, Todd.
Yeah, I think they could probably go through the door if they really
Maybe
wanted
fucking
to.
the pillows,
One of them.
all
can.
you know.
Yeah.
All right, so Zito, in this scenario, do we have to grab the dogs or they
No,
run?
we'll say no dogs, just in case.
I'll get Marnie out, then my laptop, then we'll get the dogs.
Nice. Mine's pretty easy. I die in the pub with the fire, and I don't even move an inch.
Respect.
I'm also going laptop.
There we go.
That's a
You're
tough
in
question.
need for a new
Very
laptop,
tough.
though. You should let insurance take care of that.
No,
But
mine's
there's
fine.
stuff on it you need to
Yeah,
transfer
yeah, yeah.
first.
Like in the off chance that the laptop somehow survives the fire and someone out of evidence has to go in there and check my browser history, that's a disaster situation. So I have to get the laptop out just to make sure I can clear the browser history. Probably the leftover chicken wingies in the fridge.
Nice.
Maybe I let those sit in the fire for a couple seconds.
Char 'em up.
That's about it. That's about it. That's all I need.
Nick, what are you grabbing?
I don't really own anything of value.
Your guitar.
My gun, the guitar I
Oh, yeah,
don't
the gun.
play.
I don't want the gun going off the fire. The fire's shooting at us.
Grab the gun, grab the guitar I don't play, but it's good to look at. Definitely the laptop. And then, maybe like a plant.
Or a bong.
I got a plant. I would feel bad if the plant got burned up.
I got some pictures of me and my grandma in there. I'd probably grab sentimental value.
Yeah.
Sentimental
Nice.
Tony.
There you
thinks.
go.
There you go. That's 3 and 4 for you.
Yeah, there we go. Corbs, what are you grabbing?
Well, I'm trying to think of this, boys. I did the
Definitely not
I was
underwear.
in the Northridge earthquake.
The what?
And if you go back, Northridge earthquake
In
was that a big one?
in
California?
California.
Yeah,
big earthquake?
no.
Tom
oh, yeah.
Brokaw.
1918.
Tom Brokaw did 2 nightly news back to back from
Can you do his
our
impression?
driveway.
Can you do his impression?
The latest from the earthquake.
That's good.
The Northwest earthquake has reset. So he did. So I took nothing. I was in the street in boxer shorts and a t-shirt.
You wore boxers back then.
To bed. I told you that. The only underwear I wear is to bed. I wear boxers every night.
True.
So we ran out into the street, and it was a 3-story apartment building that went down. It fell on our cars.
Oh,
so
really?
everything went down. So we just got the flip out of there at 4:12 in the morning, pitch black.
shit.
Holy shit.
Car alarms everywhere. And I thought at the time Saddam Hussein bombed Los Angeles. That was my thought was, wow,
Really?
they're dropping bombs. We're fucked here. That was my first thought.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get back in. They put up a fence by 12 noon the next day, a fence and condemning everything. Could not get back in. Me and my brother, though, who I was living with at the time, did the old 10 p.m. Let's scale the fence and let's go up there and get our belongings and stuff that we did. So we grabbed. I lost a lot of crap in it, but I grabbed everything. A bag of clothes and shit from the my bathroom and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I had anything electronic that was
There
going
you
with
go.
me,
Right.
and everything else was
fact
gone.
that-
They just
Damn.
The fact that earthquake wasn't your first thought in California and it was bombing.
I know. It was bombing. Yeah.
You're a
It
pretty
was bombing.
paranoid person.
It was bombing. But yeah, that's I couldn't grab anything. I just got the hell out. It was just,
That would suck.
and then it pounding, and then alarms, and then the transformers exploding. You're like, fucking, these bombs are going off everywhere, and it's just the electric
So
transformers.
earthquakes are that scary, huh?
fucking
in
scary.
California?
Scariest thing I've ever been through in my
Really?
life, without question.
I was in a
'Cause you had
small one in Pittsburgh, and it was the scariest thing of all
no
time.
control, man. You're just in a wave, and then it gets violent, and you have like zero control of
Really?
this thing's throwing me around. I had a mattress that was on the floor. Because I just had a mattress. It was on carpet on the floor. It was on the other side of the room, and my room was like this on a tilted 45-degree angle with water pouring into the corner of my room from the busted pipes. I mean, it
Holy
was just
shit.
like-
We have tornadoes here. That's the
Yeah.
thing we got to worry about. When I was a
Do
kid,
we?
we had a couple close calls.
My neighborhood was hit by a tornado.
Yeah.
7th grade.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Never experienced an earthquake or a tornado.
I've,
We got none of those.
I've
still
ran
never
from
seen a
one in my
tornado.
car one time, and it was
The coolest thing.
I
of
probably
all
told
time.
this on here, but I was in the state police post, the old post they had there in Indianapolis, and it was coming. There was like, hey, tornado's coming right through here, and I was like, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Everybody else was staying around. I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid. Why are you staying around? I'm getting the fuck out of here. So I get in my car and I start driving, and it's like coming, like I can barely keep the car on the road. So I just keep turning left. I just go the opposite direction. I'm just gunning it. Finally get far enough away. And then I found out that it went so close to the post, there was a little Chase Bank right next to the post. It threw a car through the front of the Chase Bank and just tore the whole front out. So now this bank is wide open, exposed.
Wow.
So all the guys in the post had to run over and guard the fucking bank all night. And I was like, see, you're supposed to fucking you stick around, there's going to be work to do.
This is Tom Brokaw from the Chase Bank in Southern Indiana.
Z, what are you taking?
My Xbox, my Jon Snow sword, and my I have a terracotta warrior statue. I'd probably take that.
Oh,
Good call.
nice. Sentimental value with the terracotta?
Those will help
Oh,
you
yeah.
survive.
No, yeah. Important things. All right, Evan.
I just need my backpack.
There you
Just
go.
need my
Everything's
backpack.
always in
Yeah,
your backpack.
you're right.
ready to
That's
go?
smart. Good call.
All right. How about you, Ty?
Yeah, that's probably what I would do too. I can't think of 4 things that I care enough about to,
No.
to get out
Yeah,
of there.
Grab the TV.
Maybe my TV, maybe my ball mitt.
Yeah.
Grab my ball mitt. No, I'm done with the chaw, so that
Whoa,
don't do that anymore.
congratulations.
Wow.
There you go. Good job, Ty.
Really?
Yeah. I'm trying.
All right, Connor, what are you taking?
I mean, I'm definitely grabbing my vitamins. Get those out first. Then I'll probably also go with the backpack, somewhere to put the vitamins. Definitely grab the bong, and then
If
That's
you leave
about-
the vitamins in there, everyone gets high.
yeah, that's exactly why I'm taking them. And then
A
probably
lighter?
I will use the fire for the light. I'll grab Pubcat. I don't want Pubcat to
There you go.
die in the fire. I wouldn't want that, even though she's blessed by fire with that beautiful ginger hair. I wouldn't let her die in the fire for sure. Grab all those.
Oh, good move.
Maybe your photo of my family.
Your
I don't
other
know.
2 roommates didn't give a fuck about Pubcat. It's interesting.
Wow.
Well, no. Actually, it's funny.
Pubcat's back
We've
outside.
talked about this. I'm actually designated grab
Yes.
Pubcat if there's a fire in the pub.
Exactly.
That's my
Oh, do you do
designated
fire
job.
drills? Do you practice?
Oh, we do them all the time.
Nice.
So that's
We're down
why
to 3
they didn't
minutes.
say that. Yeah. Plus, our porch is all cement, and Pubcat knows if she smells a fire, get to the cement.
Oh, nice.
He.
Did you guys have to do?
I always call her she. Every pet I've ever had was a female. So
Did you guys ever, when you were in school, what kind of emergency drills did you have to do?
Just fire.
Fire. So we had to do tornado.
You didn't have tornadoes?
No, we did. Where you stand in the hall and you
Yeah,
put
you go out in the hall.
Yeah.
Did you guys have to do lockdown drills?
Yeah, we had lockdowns. That's probably something you guys missed out on. That was like the school shooting or bombing or.
In preschool, I had a drive-by one where we had to do like just
That's
practice
hilarious.
drive-bys.
Really?
What?
Drive-bys are
We
so
had a-
quick.
Yeah, you had to like dip below windows and hide.
At
That's
the
where I
school
grew
you
up in
went
the
to?
City, yeah. I remember that clearly.
You raised in Compton?
Southside Chicago, or like Southside Chicago.
Yeah, okay.
I'll never forget that till this day. Like they would tell us like go to like the bathrooms and like hide below like very hard surfaces. And it was like if you hear gunshots, go.
I think we did
windows
an
in the
earthquake drill
bathrooms?
once. I remember getting under my desk for something.
Yeah, same here. I was trying to think of that. I was under the desk for something.
Yeah, see,
Tornadoes.
we never had
Oh.
those.
I thought we went out in the hall for
Northeast
tornadoes.
it has none of those
couldn't
natural
make it out there.
disasters. No tornadoes, no hurricanes, no earthquakes. You know, we just had those lockdowns.
Just a fucking perfect
Fucking,
storm,
yeah,
dude.
but you imagine going to a school where you had to do fucking drive-by drills.
Yeah.
Was
that would be
Michelle
wild.
Pfeiffer your teacher? Fucking, that's crazy.
Made Zito the man he is today.
Yeah.
One bullet at a time.
Did you ever
hilarious.
play the game in the bathroom when you were in elementary school where you would take a piss and then back up and someone would limbo under the piss?
I still held
wait,
the record.
oh, no.
What? No, wait, what?
I didn't do the limbo. but
Kids,
yeah.
kids would take a piss and then they'd back up as they're pissing and create like an arch bridge with their piss, and then it was usually all the poor scummy kids would try and slide underneath the stream of piss. It was a wild
that's
time.
How long
electric
could you
game.
piss? I wouldn't be able to keep it going
You
long
gotta drink a
enough.
lot of
I
water.
mean, it was quick. It was a quick
bathroom
run.
games, bathroom games are quick.
Bathroom games are fun.
We used to just turn the lights off and beat the piss out of
Yep.
each other.
We used to do that.
We used to do
Get it
that, too.
completely dark.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome.
Ready, go.
A lot of haymakers, a lot of concussions in that bathroom.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I remember I strangely enough, hit a wall and I saw the dude. I'm like, as soon as the light goes out, I'm just gonna fucking cold cock him. Light went out. He moved or something. Bang! Wall.
Smash
Hurt
your
my
wrist.
hand. I was like, damn it.
Get him next week, Todd.
Oh, we used to throw shit at each other in the dark all the time. I'll never forget. I got hit in the side of the head and had to get stitches from my brother's Buzz Lightyear.
Great weapon to be throwing.
Dude, it was huge. It was like a 2-foot tall one. It was, and fucking lights went off. Somebody fucking wailed it in my direction, hit me right in the head.
To infinity and beyond.
It's like that Jackass bit where they turn the lights off and they got
Play
medicine
dodgeball
balls.
in there,
Oh
yeah.
my god, it's so good.
Oh, really good. It's so fun to be a kid.
Yeah.
You didn't need much.
Nothing mattered.
I don't
No,
need
no,
much.
no.
No.
You're like, all we need is some dark.
So
Yeah, give us some dark. We'll make
air.
some shit happen.
dark and potential injury.
And a bike. And a bike, too.
And a bike to
the
get
recovery
around, yeah.
time, the recovery time was so much shorter. You could take a punch to the face and just get up the next day.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
there was
yeah.
also no judgment when you went into school with a black guy versus going into fucking work with a black guy.
That's the stuff
You
I
were
don't
cool
think
as
about.
fuck
Still.
when you walked in with a black eye.
Correct. You get judged pretty hard at work when you go.
Or if you got pissed on trying to limbo under the piss bags in the bathroom.
Good point.
You got pissed on? That's awesome.
The piss limbo kids.
Yeah, those
It was a tough crowd, man.
Never-
It was wild. You're like, you guys really want to do this? All right, here we go. Zip.
those kids are weapons.
None of those kids are not in prison right now. There's not a single fucking chance. It's the piss limbo kids, their own block, hanging out.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
All right, this has been fun. Thanks for hanging with us, guys. Please keep sharing the word on this podcast. If you're in Indianapolis, April 26th, 27th, 2 10 p.m. shows for me. You can come see a little comedy. We'll hang out, drink some beers.
We'll be there.
Other than that, let's get the fuck out.